Hello everyone, welcome to Skills Build Training YouTube channel. I am Sanya and this channel is all about showing you how to become an IT pro fast. So in today's video we will discuss about Windows 11 first impression and review. The hype around tech products is usually reserved for high profile releases from Apple and Google, but ever since Microsoft announced Windows 11, there has been excitement not usually seen for a new operating system release of this level in a long time. Windows 11, the first major update to the Microsoft desktop operating system in 6 years, is available now as a free download for existing Windows 10 PC owners. The revamped desktop operating system includes a complete makeover that's been due for years. From a redesigned start menu and better integration with your smartphone to a new app store that offers access to both Windows and Android applications. Now if I talk about the installation first, then the installation went smoothly, though it did take about an hour to complete. Upon completion, I was met with a locked login screen very similar to Windows 10, though there seems to be some very subtle cosmetic differences to things such as the font that is displayed. Now, if I talk about the looks and feels, then the most striking change is to the start menu, which is now much more of an application recent file launcher than an attempt to show you recent news or stock updates, which the Windows 8 Start screen and the Windows 10 Start menu certainly tried. In many ways, it's a simpler approach as most people will see of their most recent apps and often used files right in front of them. Here you can see all the pinned applications, and in the bottom section of the menu is recommended stuff, which will basically gather together anything you have recently saved, used or installed. All applications and more arrows enable you to dive deeper should you need to. Now coming towards the settings section, the settings menu really did get a massive makeover in Windows 11. All of the settings you regularly need are now packaged in a mature and comprehensive settings menu. This is something Windows 10 attempted but failed even after years of updates. You can see all the groups and categories on the left side while the subcategories on the right side. For example, in application category, you can see all the related features of application, apps and features, default apps, optional features, video playback and startup. Coming towards privacy and security, here you can get all the related options on the right side of your screen. While Windows 11 still does have a legacy control panel, most users will never need to see that, with basically every setting you can think of now using the new uniform settings user interface. And now let's talk about the search box. The search box in the taskbar has been replaced by the familiar magnifying glass icon. Clicking this icon opens a new window with a variety of search options. You can search through applications, documents, web, and many more, including email, folders, music, people, photos, settings, and video. And here you can see the connected accounts, and you can manage accounts as well. You can also search for settings here. Now coming towards the next icon on the panel, that is View Task, Microsoft also made it easier to access your desktop on the taskbar. With a new Task View button, you can reorder and customize backgrounds for each virtual desktop. You can easily add new desktop, and you can easily customize background for each desktop. You can simply remove the number of desktop and you can rearrange them according to your needs. Now swiping to the left side of the screen in the Windows 11, or you can simply hit Windows plus W sign to brings up widgets. While there are a couple of default setup, you can reorganize widgets in this space just like you would with live tiles on the start menu. Here you can customize them. Here you can search for location and city. You can increase and decrease the size of the widgets. You can also add and search for new widgets. Widgets are small in scope at the moment, but cover the basic things I need to stay productive and not have to run extra web searches. Weather, sports, and news are just a few examples. But Microsoft also let you add other system widgets for to-do, photos, and traffic, and many more. Coming towards right, one of the more welcome changes in my opinion is to File Explorer. The icons have been revamped along with the fonts used for text. When navigating to any drive or folder, you will notice that the spacing between items has been increased. I believe that the reason for this is that it aids in readability as well as making it easier to select items on touchscreen capable system. Now, if I talk about one of the amazing facility, you can just hover your mouse over a windows to see a different ways you can multitask and snap your windows side by side. Let's do it. And Windows 11 will then remember that combination with a feature known as Snap Groups. It will keep the group paired in the taskbar, so I don't need to constantly keep snapping it or opening the same combination over and over again. I can't mention how much time this has already saved me in just one day of using the next generation Windows. Now coming towards next, here I can see Microsoft Store. Finally, the store, something Microsoft has really struggled to get right. After decades of training people to download software from the web, Microsoft tried to get application developers to publish their application through the store and in Windows 11. Here you can see all the applications that are available. Here you can get updates and you can also update all. Well, Microsoft Teams will be integrated with Windows 11. You can have different categories. You can choose one of them and you can simply install them. Here you can see you can also download the Android applications and you can use them in your Windows 11. Now here you can notice in the window above that the corners are no longer sharp 90-degree angles but instead have been rounded to soften the look. Although this change is not earth-shattering, it does look nice. Now coming towards the rightmost side of Windows 11. The visual changes in Windows 11 also carry over a new notification center and quick setting panels. This is a change from Windows 10 where your notifications and quick action toggles for Bluetooth were in one place. Now in its own space, Notification Center has different features. It also is a lot cleaner, designed to be less intrusive and floats on top of what I already have on the screen. You even can see what is happening under it with a glass-like effect, unlike in Windows 10 where visiting your notifications interrupted your work. As for that Action Center, it is now being rebranded to Quick Settings. Edit Quick Settings. If you wanna add something like mobile hotspot and then done, it will add it. You can also add some other features like I have added night light. Just simply click on it. During a busy day, I don't want to have to dig through menus to control the volume, brightness or sound or even change Wi-Fi networks. There's some room for change though, as I would like to see more integrations with apps like Teams or even Zoom. I would like to see Microsoft open it up so developers can plug into quick settings in the same way. But there's a lot to like. After years of dealing with the combined action and notification center, which when clicked would often just direct you to a settings page, Windows 11 feels refreshing. It puts all the controls that I need front and center in a handy little hub. By simply clicking right on your desktop, you can have different options here. Well, I can see a change here. You need to click Show More Options in order to get these options that you were getting on Windows 10 by simply clicking right. If I talk about the personalization, then you can have different themes to apply, and I must say that these are very cool themes. And all the dark and light shades are here together so you can set according to your desires. You can also browse other themes and you can manage them. Here you can choose your album for your slideshow and you can change picture. That picture will change after every 1 minute. You can also choose a fit for your desktop image. I'm going for tile option. Here you can see. Well, overall, after using Windows 11, I have to say that I like it. The subtle changes are nice and are just enough to make it feel like a completely new operating system, but there is a lot more room for improvements as well, as settings application shuddered a couple of times and a few times crashed. Copy and paste options were so slow. Using the extract all option on .zip files causes Windows Explorer to all of a sudden half appear. Icons became tiny and file names were blank. Changes to the visuals of the new taskbar, start window, widgets pane and multitask section. It's the fluidity of the overall user interface that's impressed me so far. Jumping through windows and menus feels smoother than in previous versions of Windows. I understand it is a relatively low bar to be impressed by fluidity of animations while there remains larger operating system inconsistencies. However, the inconsistency in the user interface, which has been a sore point for Windows 10 all these years, stays on. Even if one ignores the legacy Windows component like control panel, etc., there's still a lot that needs to be done. I thought Windows 11 would take care of it from the get-go. There's still a lot to unpack. I'm still exploring it. I'm still trying to get new features and figuring it out. Also, system crashed few times and I have also faced glitches. That was my experience. Tell us about your experience. What do you think about Windows 11? What issues have you faced and how you tackle them? So that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Kindly like this video and subscribe to our channel. Also hit the bell icon so you can get notifications of our upcoming video. I'll see you in the next video.